Well, that was awkward. My headphones plugged in the wrong hole and I couldn't hear it, so I was turning the sound up going, why is it not working? Good morning, everybody. Welcome along back to Melbourne Airport. We're still here. Final day. Today's the day I go home. Sad, I know. You'll have to excuse me, I'm still eating breakfast. Probably could have held off the start knowing there was no planes, but you know what? That's all good. It's all good. I get impatient sometimes. It's just how it happens, right? As soon as I feel like I'm ready to go, I just want to hit the go button. There's no point holding off. Where's the plane? It's a bit dark out there this morning. I wish I knew the sun doesn't rise yet. I did actually know that. Oh, and you know what we missed, though? Which is a real shame. We missed the most epic moon set, I guess you could call it. The moon was setting as I was walking across the car park here. I got a real quick photo, but it was crap on my phone. All right, first departure of the stream. Jetstar 31 heading to Bali. Go figure, eh? 7 a.m., not even 7 a.m. in the morning, and everyone's heading off to Bali. How's everyone today? I feel like we were just like here, although up there. Because I've actually come down to level 6 today in the hopes that maybe the wind won't be so bad down here. Because I don't really want to get too cold before I jump on the plane. And I see Wookie was trying out a bet on there as to am I in shorts and t-shirt this morning. Don't want to disappoint you, Wookie. Sorry to disappoint, but I am in pants. 2 reasons. One, I got excessively cold yesterday. It was stupid. I was dumb. I'll admit it. It was very dumb of me. It took me like hours for my legs to warm back up yesterday. It was crazy. And the other one is also flying home today. I am flying in the pointy end of the 777. I still have lots of points that I needed to use up, so it was rude not to. You don't have to, but they kind of frown upon shorts in the business section. It's funny that. Sorry, just taking another bite out of my egg and my scrambled egg wrap that I quickly grabbed from the cafe on the way up this morning. How cool is it, actually? Melbourne Airport here, T4. They have everything. This place is set up. All you got to do is just... the lifts are at the far end of the car park, which is a little bit annoying. But go down the bottom of there's a cafe with really good food. There's some toilets down there and everything. And the other really handy thing is... This is how close I am to where I stayed last night. Like, here's the hotel. I can't even zoom out far enough to get the whole hotel in. I'm that close. Can I see my room? I've got to be careful, actually. Probably better not to do that. That'd be my room there. I left the lights on. Oh, no, hang on. Is that my bag? Did I leave something behind? Would have been awkward if I got the wrong room, eh? But hello to all the crazy people that are up early this morning. Very good to see you all. Obviously, everyone in New Zealand, it's not that early. I've been up since about 3 a.m. I tell you, my body clock's a mess. My body clock's an absolute mess. Which is going to be interesting when I get home because I've got some weird days ahead of me with some late nights and early mornings. So we'll see how well I survive. The other one, I'll tell you, what a tease! What a tease! Emirates is sending Grand Slam to Auckland tonight, or today. Sorry, it arrives there in a few hours. It departs tonight. Oh, so tempting when I get back. And but unfortunately, I've got to be a good boy tonight and not stream. And the other one is Qatar. Also has Retro Qatar is heading over to Auckland today via Adelaide. So that will be landing at 11 p.m. tonight, but then departs 5 p.m. tomorrow. Oh, I tell you, hard decisions, right? Hard decisions. Hayden, how you doing this morning? Good to see you. The 747, 7 hours late. The one that normally does the Brizzy run. We were kind of lucky, I guess, in a way that we caught ourselves one yesterday from here, or come into here. Obviously, with all the typhoon and everything's all a bit messed up. So we were lucky enough to see one land here. In fact, we got 2 747s on the stream yesterday. One Cathay 747-8 freighter, and then also the Dubai Airwing. How cool was that? One of the special horse transporter 747s flying in from Dubai. That left at some weird hour of the morning this morning, so we didn't see it depart, but we did get the other one land and depart, which is pretty cool, pretty special, really. We've got quite a few movements today. It's only going to be a very short stream, just so everyone does know. For safety's sakes, we're going to say 10 a.m. knock it off. That's going to be it. 10 a.m. knock it off, because I have to get my bags repacked. Obviously, a lot of the equipment I'm using right now, I need to pack that back into my bags. And I have to have it down and dropped off to international in time for my flight. Flying home on the 777 today in New Zealand, NZ122, departing just after 12 p.m. Australian time. So I'm going to be pushing it tight for time to get my bags down there. But hey, you know what? We always love pushing things to the deadline, don't we? It's all part of the fun. Sorry, just taking another bite out of my my wrap. I've got like 2 more bites left, and then I'll be done with that. My coffee's already finished. That didn't last very long this morning. I'll tell you, gonna be suffering. Brock Lee, how you doing? Good to see you yesterday, mate. Sorry, I completely ignored you there. I feel so bad. But nice to see you again. Yes, back again this morning. What can I say? Hey, it's an addiction. It's an addiction. Kev, what's one more day? I would love to if I could. Unfortunately, work requirements, I do need to get back. Just realised that. Hang on. That explains. I'm looking why is my video that I'm watching delayed? It's at YouTube delay, and why can I not read the data tag? And it's like I was watching direct on YouTube on my phone instead of my special overlay that I normally use. Right, there we go. That's better. Now I can actually look and see that was QantasLink 1519 A220 coming in from Canberra. All right, Kev, morning. How's it going, mate? Good to see you. Man, we got planes everywhere. It's busy. It's going to be a busy little time once they start hitting the ground. Look, there's one there on downwind. If we look over here, there's one on approach. If we look to the right of that, there's one on base. Oh, that's a big one too, by the looks of it. That's a Singapore. Oh, look, we got three biggies coming in next. Oh, how awesome! How awesome! We can even get ourselves a bit of a 2-for-1 deal. Look at that. How's that? We got the Scoot 350-900. Not the Scoot, sorry, my bad. The Thai 350-900. Followed by the Singapore 777 coming on in. And then there's a Qantas 330 out there. That's coming in from Hong Kong, 330-300 model. I tell you, you've all turned up at a good time. And this is why I did hit the go button just a couple of minutes early, because it'd be rude not to, right? James, mate, what's this? It's not even 7 a.m. and James is in the chat. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Funny enough, you all actually have James to thank for this morning's stream. It was him who was egging me on for a Tuesday morning stream. He was looking at the stats and went, dude, that's the best day. That's the best day. Look at the weather. Look at the runway ops. You got to get out there and stream. I was like, I've got to fly home. He's like, you can stream it. Go on. So we can, you can all thank James for egging me on to get out here today. You know what? I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm loving Melbourne, I got to say. There is no doubt about it. We'll be back. We'll be back. I just need some excuses to actually come back to Melbourne now. But I tell you, for a busy airport, this is a pretty good viewing spot too, I tell you. I'm not mad. It's a much better car park height than what we get in Auckland. I can see why James loves it now. I've even stolen a secret spot. This is, I'm standing in James's OG spot, where he normally would do a Melbourne stream from. Not a lot of noise out of the 350 on landing there, is it? They come in pretty quiet, but it's all right. We've got a 777 following up behind that, so that'll make up for it, I'm sure. Christine Frank, how's it going? -1 at the moment. Oh, dear. I saw -4. Yeah, James, level 6. Level 6 today. Thought I'd go for a bit of shelter. Try and avoid the direct wind on myself. Yeah, Christine, I saw -4 at home yesterday, or I think it was like -3.8. We can do some rough rounding, right? Qantas 604 now heading on out. It's going to make its way up to Brisbane. Tan Man, am I in a cafe playing? No, in New Zealand. Air New Zealand. Oh, sorry, you mean X-Cafe? No, it's 777-319. One of the original Air New Zealand 777s. Looking forward to next year. The 319s are going to go in and get retrofitted and get the new layout inside them, which will be pretty exciting. Means that we can get some more comfortable seating. Just saying, oh, -6 in Repara. Ouch. Poor Francie. Oh, look, we're starting to get some nice light over the field now. This is going to be great. Sun is starting to rise. How's that ambient for everyone at home, other than the the constant noise coming out of Jetstar? How's the level? Oh, and there's some winds too. Not surprised about the wind, actually. Wind is why we're here, right? Tan Man going to fly on one of the X-Cafes. Oh, and you're going in one of the first class seats at the front. Nice. Nice. What do they call it? They call it like economy, not economy, sorry, business premier plus or something like that, isn't it? Aussie Jim, how you doing this morning? Nice to see you. Happy 80 for yous here as well. Cameron, this doesn't look like New Zealand. No. Hang on, I've got the right thing on the bottom. It does say Melbourne. We're good. Cheese Bags, how's it going? Welcome along. Coming up next here, QF30, the A330-300 out of Hong Kong. Mr. Era, how's it going? Welcome along. Steve Harvey's here as well. Sorry, I keep saying, ever since you did that, can you put like a hyphen in or something? I keep reading your name as Steve Harvey. Steve from Harvey Bay. How you doing? Tan Man saying, by the way, we're flying back into cloudless, sunny weather. Oh, looking forward to that. Happy 80 for you. Just got the update there on Uluru. The A350 1000 ULR. Currently just making its way over the US mainland. So just kind of crossing into LAX, is it? Pretty cool. Crazy to think that they're 12 hours into their flight and they're only halfway. They've got a long flight ahead of them. Oh! Looks like my next arrival is going to be another newbie to me, new airline. Melindo Air, not one I've spotted before that I remember. Oh, so it's Batik Air, okay, or it's operated by Batik. Melindo Air operated by Batik. Interesting. Coming in with the 737 MAX 8 from Bali. Aloha Adventures, how you doing? Good to see you today. Good morning from Germany. Enjoying the streams. Thank you very much. Good to see you. HSV Ali's in the chat as well. How's it going? Oh, Jetstar's down there doing what Jetstar does best, making a lot of noise. It's a new Jason Pollock painting, great poles. I wonder if we can get AI to act on the live and edit the poles out for us in real time. How cool would that be? Let's get our next arrival coming on in. BNE spotted Jetstar's been a main feature on the streams. Go figure, eh? It's like they do it deliberately. They just make as much noise as possible just so that they have to be a feature. Ray, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Good to see Kiwis can fly. Yeah, only here for a few hours. I'm actually heading home today. Got stuff to do back home. So now that the star feature of bringing me to Melbourne has disappeared, we'll head home. Pitch Black's going to be fun, though. Carolyn, more skimmies. It's kind of cheating when it's a max, hey, doesn't it? Len, how's it going? Your mates from Florida visiting Australia and New Zealand. Oh, sorry, visiting Australia. I'm reading it completely wrong. There's a full stop in there. Everyone pay attention when people actually use punctuation. Visiting Australia and New Zealand is high on your bucket list. Mate, good call, good call. I wouldn't blame you. All right, next arrival coming in, velocity from Launceston, the 737-800. Happy, what's this playing data tag? The last arrival we had come in was, what did I say? It was something or other operated by Bassick, a 737 MAX 8. Oh, hello. Hello. See, I don't have this on my data tags. There's a special livery. Man, I've got to do some work on my tagging if I'm going to come back and do more streams in Australia. We got Toy Story on the stream for the first time ever. Oh, how awesome. I'm going to make a quick camera setting change. Done. Where am I? Hang on. Let's try. Let's see how the camera goes. Let's let the camera have some control again. It's bright enough now. The sun is in the sky. Now, if only I'd get the Velocity Retro in today, then I'd have their special liveries all sorted. To infinity and beyond. Well, that would work if we get a departure. Probably not quite so relevant when watching a Jetstar depart, is it? All right, coming in next, we've got a Qantas. Coming in from Hobart, another A220. See, this is the first time we've had, like, I mean, obviously the last couple of days, but we've had A220s on Kiwi Does Stuff stream as well. Not the first time I've seen a 220 though. Obviously joined Kev for the inaugural into Wellington. That was pretty cool. Tan Man reckons in New Zealand could do with some special liveries that aren't just the All Black ones. Oh, they've got the All Black Star Alliance. Does that count? Would be cool. It would be cool. There is like talk of, you know, should they do a retro? Be interesting to know if they did what retro they would actually go with. Tally, how you going? Caveat if you're Uluru, still number one, tracked by almost 14,000 people. It's crazy to think that as of about 10 a.m. yesterday, it went to number one on flight radar and it held that position all day while it sat here on the ground, and it lost it only once, and that was to the Dubai Airwing 747. Oh, Tan Man. Oh, you reckon they should do a Kiwi Armour series, eh? Do a foot trot flats. They could do a giant buzzy beat. You know what? I got to be quiet because this is my whole concept. Myself and AI, we built an airline. I get bored some days when I'm driving between home and Auckland Airport. Come up with some crazy concepts. So what I do is, I've got no one to talk to, right? I throw on the voice chat with ChatGPT, and we brainstorm ideas. And one of my ideas is to come up with a uniquely Kiwi airline. Unfortunately, Kiwi Air, I think, already exists as a name. Or Air Kiwi, I don't know. Anyway, a uniquely Kiwi airline where every plane is painted up in a special livery of some Kiwiana. Imagine the flying jandal. A buzzy bee plane. I like your footrot flats. I like that. Might steal that one. Add it to my list. So if I ever, I just realised Emily's here. If I ever somehow like become a multi-billionaire, you may see a new airline appear. So remembering that Air New Zealand is no stranger to special liveries over the years, but normally they've been relevant to special things. So remembering the All Black planes actually stemmed from what originally became was Crazy About Rugby. So it was a uniquely, it was a very busy and cluttered livery in comparison, but it was Crazy About Rugby. It was all about the All Blacks. You'll remember they had a whole bunch painted up for Lord of the Rings, including, I think there was a 767, a 747. I can't remember, was the other one a 320 or a 73? I can't remember at the time what it was. So they have had some special liveries over the years, but at the moment, nothing overly thing. I think we're onto something though. Maybe I need to get in with the Air New Zealand marketing team and see if they'll let me brainstorm for them and take some credit. What's the name of the airline? Throw some ideas. I mean, it depends on, do you think anyone would fly on like Cheerbro Airways? I feel like Air New Zealand has simplified a lot over the years. So you know how Qantas name every plane? And a lot of airlines do. Air New Zealand used to do that. Not anymore. Fee Hall signing up as a member this morning, part of the Kiwi crew. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Welcome along to the stream. See, you did that nice and early on, actually. Sam Taylor, Kiwi does airlines. Yeah, Kiwi does planes. Kiwi does getting you places. Velocity 96 there, just arriving in from Bali. Sam Taylor, Chili Bin Airways. Happy asking, what's that livery down there? Depends on which livery you're talking about. Are you talking about Royal Brunei? You're talking about Emily on the Qantas? We're talking about Cathay. And that's about it for liveries we can see. Qantas are in the right one. Yeah, that's Emily, isn't it? Robbie Batista, how you doing this morning? Right, next arrival coming on in from Sydney. Velocity 800. Just realised velocity 800 is a 737-700. Poor Payne, looks like he got squashed by the Doppler effect. Got Garuda taxiing out. They're going to head right down the far end and of runway 34. Ben A350, how you doing today? Good to see you. Danielle Aviation Queen, morning to you. Well, I guess it's not morning for you, is it? But welcome along anyway. Aussie Jim's a Garuda fan, eh? I was kind of keen on that Moldovan plane. There was something quite unique about the Dolphin on that, and the thought of going to the Maldives. Benny Spotter, are we getting a Qantas A380 departure? I don't know, are we? I'm actually not too sure if there is one this morning while we're live. Yeah, pretty good here. Thanks, Ben. Pretty good. Bella Nightingale, how you going today? Welcome along. .45 a.m. departure for the 380. As long as it goes on time, it may be one of our final movements of the stream. Next coming in, we've got a little dash. Well, I say a little dash, a big dashy. The Q400 coming in from Devonport. It's a long flight from Devonport. I don't know why they don't just use one of the big planes out of Auckland Airport. But at least they get to see the cruise ships and check on the holiday home over there. Jim Devonport, that's me. Surely there's not more than one Devonport. How could that be? I just spotted. Where is it? There. Another heavy arrival, A330-900 of Malaysia coming on in. Downwind. All right, Garuda lining up. A330-200. Going to make its way off to Bali. I tell you, Melbourne to Bali, there is a lot of flights. You guys love Bali, don't you? Carolyn wouldn't like to fly in a dash over the Bass Strait. I mean, I guess on a nice day it's probably all right. Zaphod James, how you doing today? Auckland Airport got a lot more flat land, I tell you. The Manukau Harbour looks a bit green today, actually. We got, yeah, the Manukau Harbour's looking a little bit green over there. All right, next arrival, QF670. Whoops, a little bit far. Making its way in from Adelaide. It's quite funny every time someone jokes about Auckland looking different or something. I always need to do a double take and make sure that my banner down the bottom says the correct airport. Travis P, aloha, hot from Hawaii. How's it going? Welcome along. All right, Cathay Pacific lining up next in the A350. So many planes, it's so busy here, I'll tell you. Tan Man coming in with a $16.99 super chat this morning saying, morning everyone from a sunny Auckland. Nice and warm, 6 degrees. Hockey Mai, KDS. Morena to you there, Tan Man, and thank you very much for the super chat. That is awesome support. Hopefully it warms up a little bit more than 6 degrees by the time I get home, but I'm looking forward to the sun. In saying that, it looks like it might actually become not too bad of a day here in Melbourne. The skies above us are pretty clear. There's a bit of cloud around, and it's feeling very Auckland-esque in the same way, you know. I don't know if we've hit official sunrise time yet. I think that's like in a few minutes. The fact that the weather icon at the top still shows a moon suggests to me that we haven't hit official daylight time. Still a little bit chilly over here though. What's that? Feels like 2.2 degrees. I'm not disagreeing with that. Hopefully Malaysia is coming. They are. They're out in the distance. Quite a way out in the distance, actually, still. There's a Dashi, I think, coming in ahead of it. Tanman has warmed up to 8 degrees now. Well, that's getting pretty good. I think I can handle that. Park Run Pete, how you doing this morning? Saying, well done, buddy. Great effort over the last week watching your stream from Seymour, Victoria. Have a safe flight back to New Zealand today. Thank you very much, and thanks for tuning in, and also being a subscriber to the channel. Very much appreciated having you here. Victoria's been great to me, or specifically Melbourne Airport, and. There is no doubt I will be back again at some point. It would be rude not to. Hawaiian. Yeah, I don't know about Hawaiian because we've lost it to Auckland now. Bit of a shame. Now that Hawaiian is now Alaskan, they've decided to drop the Honolulu to Auckland service. I think I zoomed in one too many planes. That's Malaysia. If we go like this, that's our Dashi. That's whatever's going to come in after Malaysia. Michael Thomas, mate, you're a day late. Oh, Michael, Carolyn was sad for you yesterday. We had Pikachu yesterday. We had Pikachu. I would highly recommend, if you get some time, Michael, tune into yesterday's stream. Not only because of it was just an epic stream, but you will see Pikachu a couple of times. Actually, he was well featured on the stream. Say that's that guy there making all the noise. Scotty Frog and Sock, how you going, mate? Good to see you. All right, Malaysian in the A330-900 coming in next. Michael, I know, and the moment we saw Pikachu as well, Carolyn was like, where's Michael? Oh dear, oh dear. Sam Taylor, how do you get Pikachu on a bus, you Pokemon? Well, yesterday he was on an Airbus, if that counts. There we go. We've passed official sunrise time now. The sun has now appeared in the chat or in the weather tags. So with a bit of luck, it might start warming up here today. I haven't actually looked at what the weather's going to be doing. But look at that. There we go. There's a bit of sun out on the hills in the background there. Dino's Aviation. It's all happening in Melbourne, mate. Melbourne it's a busy airport at this time of the morning, isn't it? I love it. QF412 heading up to Sydney. It's crazy to think, like, this time of the morning between Sydney and Melbourne, both directions, there's just like a plane per airline every 15 minutes. So there's a Qantas and a Virgin and a Jetstar pretty much every like 15 minutes. It's crazy. I need to write a to-do list at some point so that come future, if I plan to make my way back to Auckland at all, I can first turn this little dial here so that I can get that set correctly. Lock that back in. Sorry, just had a setting slightly wrong on my camera. Yeah, I make a to-do list of stuff I need to sort prior to coming. Oh, look at that, in the sunrise. We've got a golden velocity. Someone's making its way in from Adelaide. Velocity 204. It's like the opposite of the sunsets we normally get in Auckland. Wookie getting in, so that'll do it for you. All right, Wookie, can you start a list? Everyone listed all off, all the things. Oh, look at that, even on the airfield now. The sun is starting to come through. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, Katie's to-do list. Do a Rotorua stream. Oh. Right. When you turn up, we got a dual camera. You got to turn up and do it with me, surely. Let's get another quick look at that Malaysian Airlines as they make their way into the bay. I don't know if it's the only catch is I'm not going to get sun where I am now. Wookie, did I just hire you? Sounds like a plan, but the pay's crap. The hours are painful. The conditions are bad. But you can drink as much coffee as you want, but you have to get it yourself. Look, all the planes now getting a bit of sun on them. Except for Jetstar. Jetstar's just in this dark little hole. It's quite funny. The car park shadowing Jetstar. Just the tail of that one. You know, even Qatar sitting out there, nicely in the sun. And then there's just darkness for Jetstar. Oh, I should have gone and stood up in the sun on level 7. It's the wind I was avoiding though, the wind. Happy with Love of Wellington live in KDS dual stream. It's been a wee while since we've done one, hasn't it? And I think next time Kev's in Auckland, I'm busy working again. Murphy's Law, eh? Murphy's Law. Next dasher there coming in from Majura. You're sounding hopeful till you had to get your own coffee. Oh, dear. Damn it, Wookie G, will you accept a full Christmas payment? Oh dear. Oh. Happy one about Kev Wellington, me in Auckland. So we did that. Oh. Now I was going to say like a month ago, but it's probably in reality been longer than that. We did a night stream. It's probably a couple of months ago now, isn't it? Where Kev was in Auckland. Kev was in Wellington, I was in Auckland. And we dual streamed it. It was pretty cool because not only were we sending All Black planes backwards and forwards to each other, but we also got, at the same time, dual All Black departures. He got the 321 All Black Star Alliance. Same time that we in Auckland had the 777 All Black depart. And both of them had engine glow as well. It was pretty cool. We're going to do a mega streamer mashup, Kev. A mega streamer mashup. How many airports can we cover in one stream? Talk about chaos. It'll be fun. Got a Rexy Saab here coming in as well from Mildura. Am I saying that right? Mildura? How much do you have to pronounce the L? Happy, yeah, it was on, so we did it on Kev's channel. It's on, yeah, it's a Wellington Flights Live one, so he also put up just a highlight clip, I think, of the, actually I can't remember, did he? Of just the 2 All Blacks departing? He did something about that. Nathan, morning to you, how's it going? Travis, come to Honolulu one day? Oh, don't tempt me. Olivia, did anyone else wake up today? The first thing I did was track Uluru. Velocity 677 here, heading off to Perth. Going to chase the sunrise across the country. Aussie Gem got to do some work now. All right, thanks for stopping by. You take care. Do what you're going to do. And no doubt we'll see you whenever the next one may be. It's just all action here. We've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planes waiting to depart. Obviously, we've got a big queue of planes coming into land as well. What a morning. Is this an XLR? It is too. Coming in from Sydney, Qantas 405. Hey, wait on a second. What's going on here, Malaysian? You see, that's the Malaysian that just arrived. But if we look just over here, there's a Malaysian departing. They're playing tricks on me. I honestly thought they just turned around and went straight back for the runway. Velocity 8.15 heading off to Sydney. Broccoli, it's been a while since we've done a ship stream. We're waiting till the summer season when the cruise ships come back. Alright, what have we got next? Arrival. Just nothing but arrival, departure, departure, arrival, arrival, departure, 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 arrival, arrival, arrival. Rexy here coming in. Adam saying, hey, new subscriber here. Where am I spotting at Melbourne? Adam, up in the T4 car park at Melbourne Airport. Welcome along to the channel. Next departure, Velocity 8.13, heading off to Sydney. In fact, it'd be interesting to have a look right now. Of all those planes that are due to depart, I'd say the majority are probably going for Sydney. What have we got? At least 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4 of the planes lined up waiting at the moment are heading to Sydney. Travis, thanks for stopping by. You enjoy the rest of your day as well, mate. Wookie, Melbourne has digger action too. Wait, where? Have I missed a digger? I think there might be an Antonov coming. Oh, don't do that to me. Don't you try playing those games now, Kev. Steve, have I used the new digital immigration card yet, or still pen and paper? So to get into Australia, I still have to use pen and paper. Because I fly over on Air New Zealand, we have to do pen and paper. Unless you're telling me that they've actually finally released a proper system. However, going home to New Zealand is really easy because I've already done my travel declaration to land in New Zealand. Coming on in next. Blick Fang, how you doing? What a pleasant surprise. I kind of teased to it last night, but I wasn't too sure. But when I woke up this morning at like 3:30 a.m. didn't get back to sleep, I was like, you know what, just do it. Just do it. Oh, what happened to the sun? It's ducked in behind a cloud. Plane spotting at Mike, how you doing? Watching from Liverpool in the UK. Welcome along. So Mike from the UK watching a Kiwi stream in Melbourne. Go figure. NZ213 here coming in from Christchurch. ZK NNF, a 320, NHF, 320 Neo. So used to saying NN for the 321s. Wookie! Almost like 1572 there, heading up to the Gold Coast. Tan Man, have I flown on the NZ321s? Many times, many times. They are nice. They are very nice. Obviously all economy, but still a great experience. I actually flew over here on a 321 on Thursday night. Wookie, you cool? The 220 did. I'm going to figure out why my camera is doing that. Oh, no. Sorry, just going to change another setting that I forgot about. Why, camera? Why? Oh, no! It's not ideal, but we'll be alright. We'll be alright. One of my phones has just run out of data. Let's hope that it doesn't cause me any issues. No point buying more data now. HSV Ali, am I coming to the air show in the Gold Coast? As I say that, and stuff starts dropping out. It's, come on, come back. Pick a different network. Ali, yes, I will be at the Pacific Air Show next month. She's a little bouncy four burner this morning. Carolyn, nice bounce. It was a little bit of a bouncy one, wasn't it? Right, I'm just going to quickly do a couple of quick things in the background here. Where's all your networks gone? disconnect that one. That's the one that's run out of data, so we don't want to be hooked onto that one anymore. How can you say that you're on a network and not actually be on a network? How does that work? Right. I'm just trying to make some tweaks in the background now that I've lost data off one of my devices. Tanman don't know if there'll be an official stream for that show. Talking about the air show, the Pacific Air Show. So I'm going to go over and hang out with the boys from OPN, Only Planes Network. They're going to be streaming the whole event, I believe. All 3 days, I think. It's my understanding anyway. Let's figure out what's going on here, because I need more internet. Alright, Jetstar heading out here to Sydney. Thank you, 502. Look at the sun, making every plane look beautiful and golden. Got the 4-burner coming into park in front of us at the moment. Give us a little bit of a buffer margin for a moment while I sort out other connections. Kind of crazy to think right now I'm sending video all the way from Australia to New Zealand, back to Australia, back to New Zealand, and then out to you all. Next arrival, QF168 coming in from Christchurch. Crossing the Tasman. I just realised that I'm going to get home before the Uluru. Pretty crazy to think. But I streamed his departure. I went back to the hotel, went to bed. Here's another stream. I'm going to go jump on a plane, fly for a few hours, and still get home before it. Alright, just trying to connect more internet into my systems. Qantas here heading off to Sydney, QF414. And Mark's how incredible. Nicknamed the A350 1000 already. We can all blame Matty for that one. Another flight to Sydney, velocity 817. Push in a little bit because it's annoying me. Vietnam coming on in now, and their A350 900. Man, is Melbourne considered a hub or just a busy airport? Both. I guess you could call it a hub. In the sense that, you know, they've got all the internationals that go out of here. They've got a whole bunch of other stuff. It's, I guess in a way it's a hub. Next coming in, China Southern in an A350 900 as well, following in behind the Vietnam one. Okay, we should be all right for data there. Plane departs in 3 hours and 59 minutes based on the notification that just appeared on my phone. AKA, don't be late. James saying, appears Melbourne's treated as a hub by Qantas, Jetstar and Virgin. Yes, correct. Well, and I guess as well as it's also a hub for the likes of Rex, because all they do is they bring people from the regions to Melbourne. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planes lined up for departure, and I can already see multiple planes lined up for arrival as well. Single runway opposite Melbourne. How good. Dino's Aviation's heading off to work. All good. Have a good day, mate. And no doubt we'll catch you on the next one. Karen Glenn saying, busy at Melbourne this morning. It's crazy busy, isn't it? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. We've even got a little business jet going to be heading on out soon. All right, coming in from the Gold Coast, velocity 7 at 26. Should be enough. Maybe. We'll see. Can't believe it doesn't want to do what it's meant to do. And the camera going back and forth is like tennis. Pretty much is at the moment. We're just playing tennis with the tennis with planes. Brendo, how you doing? Just quick hi. Awful having to be at work. Trust me, the work's piling up for me at home. So, Frank C, morning, mate. Hope your toes are thawed out. Turn around for the next arrival. Almost need two cameras so we can just alternate between. United 787 Dreamliner. Apparently there's a BMW coming in. Oh no, that's what just went out. Right, that's a BMW. Here we go. United from San Francisco. Now, didn't someone yesterday say that they knew someone on this flight? Greggles, how's it going? Saying thanks for the Airbus coverage yesterday. The dusk pics were fabulous. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for the kind words. Appreciate that. It was left a bit later than everyone expected, but it worked out for us. All good. Thankfully, we can adapt into that darker lighting pretty easy. So. Qantas 416 heading off to, well, you guessed it, Sydney. Time for a change of direction. Well, not really, change of destination, should I say. Because I believe this one might actually be heading off to Brisbane, Qantas 608. Move back into arrivals mode now as we spin around. And we have QF 152. This one's coming in from Auckland this morning. Craig was saying that the Airbus A350 1000 ULR just got past Salt Lake City. So it makes its way across the American continent, heading back to Europe. Our departure line is slowly shrinking. We're down to 6. Diane T, how far have I pushed back the flight home this time? I haven't. We're on a deadline this morning, very strict deadline. Flight home is at midday. So we're on a very strict deadline. All right, Velocity heading to Sydney, Velocity 819. Diane T saying good morning and says it's going to be a little bit dicey today. Yeah, might be the same for me. I'm hoping not though. So far we're holding up all right, but one of my internet connections has run out of data, and it's for what's left. I don't really feel like adding more to it, so we're just going to risk it for now, see what happens. But I can always add more later if I need. Curve 763 here, going to make its way over to Perth. Steve landing in Auckland around Steve's dinner time. Oh, funny. And now an arrival. QF 605 here coming on in from Brisbane. Karen Reid, how's it going? Amazing busy stream. Sadly off to bed in Aberdeen, Scotland. Well, thank you for stopping by. It's a very busy airport here today in Melbourne, which is absolutely awesome. I'm loving these single runway ops here. I think they should just close the cross runway permanently, because this is just a spotter's dream, isn't it? All right, lining up now, Jetstar. This is heading off to Darwin, I think, if I'm reading correctly. I'll check this out, though, quickly. Sorry, Jetstar, but... hang on, I just lost it. There's an A330 of Qantas there making its way in from Singapore. Just down there, it looks like one of the previous departures still climbing on out. BNE spotted. Did I leave the airport precinct? Technically, yes. On Saturday, I went down to the Westfield Mall to pick up a couple of things, and then I came back again. So does that count? If I had actually planned to be here for this long, then I would have done things a little bit different. You know, I would have caught a bus or something into town and stayed a couple of nights in the city. But obviously this was not the plan. The original plan was I was flying home Friday night. The original plan was I'd watch the plane land and then I'd go and jump on a plane and head straight back home. But that didn't quite happen. I pushed it out a day. And then I pushed it out a couple more days, and, well, here we are. Velocity 254 here coming in from Canberra. I did consider if I'd just do like a day trip into town at Melbourne or something, but the distance doesn't help. Plus, you know, I wasn't prepared. Had no like day bag or anything to take anything with me. By the time I had to leave, get some extra batteries. Oh, not quite. Had to sort some extra internets. Oops. The Dupinator, how's it going? First time viewer, new subscriber, welcome along. You were here yesterday watching the Project Sunrise take off. Just missed it. No, I didn't, mate. No, I didn't. In fact, we did an 8-hour stream yesterday. We started about 10 a.m. Streamed right through into the evening, and we streamed the entire departure. In fact, I've been here since Thursday night. I was here for the Friday arrival as well. Double ups. AJ Ryder, how's it going? Welcome along. Can you imagine if AJ would have been here all morning this morning? It would have been quite hilarious. That with how busy it's been, those call outs from him would just be him spamming the chat. You're more than welcome to, though. It's been an incredibly busy morning here this morning. Still sitting at 4 in the line for departure. 4 more departures still queued up. Susan Dooker, how you going? It was you, your cousin from San Francisco. Well, if you scroll back, we did catch it, so. Craggles, what's my summation of Melbourne for plane spotting? So I got a little bit of a heads up on how it sort of works here and stuff for the streaming point of view. As long as the winds are right and you've got the single runway ops, it is amazing. The problem is the first few days I was here, the runway ops were all favouring 2-7. The main runway here in front of us, 3-4, was incredibly quiet, and it kind of made it boring. And 2-7 isn't the easiest to. Oh, Jetstar, that's not even Jetstar. That's Velocity making a lot of noise down there. It was very boring, the main runway, and yeah, 2-7. There's not many great spotting vantage points that I found. Probably good for photos, but not so much for from a streaming point of view. But when it's ops like this and it's this busy, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Yesterday was an amazing day. It was incredibly busy. Today's much the same. Our next arrival coming on in here. Poor data tags were tripping out for a moment there. Velocity 808 coming in from Sydney. Tina, how's it going? New subscriber, welcome along. Good morning from the Netherlands. Well, good evening for you, I guess, but good morning from here. Aussie KP sounds like enjoying Melbourne. Welcome to stay. Great coverage. Mate, I've been... I will be back. I will be back. There is no doubt about that. Feel like we might have to make some more regular visits to Australian airports. Bit of excitement. Melbourne's definitely one we'll make a bit of a regular stop. Definitely got to get to Sydney at some point. Sydney's always great fun. And of course, we've been in Brisbane a couple of times, but haven't actually done a stream up there yet. But we'll have to make that one work as well. Steve Harvey. Why do I keep calling you Steve Harvey? I should just add the Bay on the end and then I'd get away with it, wouldn't I? YFL's your favourite plane? Interesting. I don't know how many people have a favourite to fly on, but interesting you do. QF171 going to Wellington. Crossy Watts, morning. Do I think NZ will allow ATC broadcasting at any stage? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's got nothing to do with ATC itself. It's not a specific law to ATC. It protects all radio communications. So basically you can intercept and listen into any radio communication. What you can't do is record it, retransmit it, pass on any information, anything like that. So I don't see it changing myself. All right, QF38 coming in now, the 330-200. We watched this come in or sort of heading on the downwind a bit earlier. In fact, we've spotted it there. We spotted it as it was turning onto finals, and now we're seeing it touch down. Well, in a moment anyway. Hey, Roses, how you doing? Good to see you. Benny spotter a Brisbane string before the end of December. Sounds good to me. Next departure lining up. Getting across to Tasmania. Jaden, plane spotting, how's it going? Welcome along. Good to see you this morning. Rhoda's house things. Why am I over here? Doesn't the island hopping get pricey? Can you really put a price on experiences? Came on over for the A350 1000 arrival on Friday. Decided I'd pop on over to check it out, and well, somehow got stuck here waiting for it to depart yesterday. So here we still are. Next arrival coming on in from Jetstar, 321 Neo out of Sydney. BNS spotted. Wag work to head on out. Fair enough. Don't blame you. Rotor's almost stuck here like actual no. I flew over Thursday night. Plan was to fly home Friday night. Then I worked out that was silly because I'd get into Auckland at midnight or like 1 a.m. So I was like, well, why am I doing that? Fly home Saturday. You know, that makes more sense. So I moved my flights to Saturday. Then I got wind that the 350 was leaving Monday. So I moved my flights again. And, well, here I am. So we just got a quick stream this morning before heading home. Heading home today, NZ122. Speaking of which, where's NZ121 at the moment? Where's my plane? Oh, no, I can't risk that. I cannot risk that. I was hoping there was a very slight chance that NZ121 was running ahead of time. And I thought, how cool would it be? Where's our plane we're following? How cool would it be to see my plane I'm going to depart on land? But I can't risk that. That's far too tight. I'll miss bag drop. QF409 coming on in from Sydney. Ryder's holding the passport to ransom. Craggles, yes, a lot of prop traffic in New Zealand compared to Australia. Obviously, all of our regional flights in New Zealand are on prop planes between the Q300s and the ATRs, with just the jets doing between the main centres in New Zealand. So. Trisha's back, thank you. Welcome back. Anya, my plane's 2 hours away. Yeah, no, we're not making that. We're not going to see that on stream. My bags need to be in bag drop in 2 hours' time. Otherwise, I risk my bags not getting back to New Zealand with me, and that's not going to be ideal. QF 418 here heading off to Sydney. HSV Ali saying thanks for the stream, KDS. Just got to work. Have a safe trip home. Have a good day, everyone. Ali, thank you very much. And I noticed also I missed your gifted membership. Well, I haven't missed it. I just haven't actually been bringing them up because I've been a little bit preoccupied with how many planes there are. But thank you very much for that. I will bring that up very soon. Wookie, isn't that the intern's job? Well, getting my bags back back to New Zealand. Got an E190 coming on in from Newcastle. Love you, Trish. It's like one more plane now. It's become one more day. That is pretty much how it went the last few days. Oh. Carolyn's going to go to school back in a bit. All good. Looking going home to New Zealand via Brisbane. Oh. I mean, I guess worst case I'm on a flight late tonight, but that's not ideal. Broccoli going to go start work today. All good, mate. Thank you for stopping by, and cheers for saying hi last night as well. Walkie worst case. Oh, that's classic. Oh, that's kind of funny. It's a long way from Mackay back to Auckland. All right. Velocity 810 coming in next from Sydney. Well, just as I thought that our queue of planes waiting to depart was shrinking, it's just growing again. We're now up to another, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. Real Greens, how's it going? Nice to see me in Melbourne. Is this my first stream here? No, it's actually my third. 3 in 3 days. So Sunday night or Sunday evening, just did a short stream. Just let's get the lay of the land. Yesterday we did an 8-hour stream to cover the departure of the A350 1000. And this morning, just another quick short stream before I head home. There's that Thai A350 that we saw land earlier, getting pushed back to go and park in a parking bay for the day. All right, A220 lining on up, heading up to Alice Springs. Real Green, should have said first trip to stream from Melbourne. Yes, correct, yes. First time in Melbourne in, must be nearly going on 10 years, not quite, maybe 8 years. Modified, how's it going? Last night I was busy with all the Western Sydney freighters going overhead your house, eh? Getting in full swing there now. Oh, look, Jetstar, just not only are they making the noise, but today they've even actually come and put the machine right in front of us. They're like, here's what makes all that noise. Oh, Real Greens, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Benny Spotter, prefer Auckland, none of this nonsense noise, prefer the trucks. I mean, other than Jetstar making so much horrific noise all the time. But single runway ops here, I'm loving it. All right, QF 420 off to Sydney. QF 420, eh? How this plane gets to Sydney. Steve Lynn, morning. Wolfie McRobbie's on the chat too. How's it going? Q400 making its way out here. So we've got a little 737-700 making its way out next from Velocity. be any spot. I don't know if you can call it a baby bus, can you? That's an Airbus turn. Firing the departures off pretty quick here. He's slowly making it through that line. We've got Rex and the Saab heading on out. Oh, the departure queue is slowly shrinking. We might, although there's an arrival coming just to make sure that they slow them down a bit. Jetstar coming on in next from Adelaide on their A320. Steve, I made it just for you. Oh, you didn't have to, but thank you. Oh, so many noises going on. It's crazy. MEMs, how's it going? Morning all would have come out working and call. Cargo Tuesdays are your favourite. Yeah, only here for a very short period of time as well today, so got to head home to New Zealand today. And I believe the 747 is very delayed as well, the Cathay 7478. All right, I'm going to have to start powering through these because otherwise I'm going to completely miss them if I keep trying to wait for a gap in the planes, aren't I? Neil, VK4NB official, coming in, celebrating 2 months of membership in the Kiwi crew. Thank you very much, Neil. Look, thanks. Sounds like a siren. It's the air starter. It's just horrific. Let me know if it's too loud. I can turn it down. Oh, look at the props. Love a bit of proppage. Love us a little bit of proppage. All right, what do we got next? Someone's going out. Not Air New Zealand. Air New Zealand waiting down the end there. That's going to head off to Auckland. That's not my flight. That's the one that goes ahead of me. Can I turn it off? Yep, just did it for you, Rotors, just like that. Right on cue. We could always petition Jetstar to fix their planes so that they don't have to use air starters. Oh, there we go. Now we actually get to hear the 737s roaring on out of here. QF702. This one's going up to Cairns. Timing. That was great timing from Andy there, wasn't it? Oh, retro. No, don't turn it back on. We don't need to turn the air starter back on. Let's go to an arrival next. Velocity coming on in from Sydney. My only hope is that they only have one air starter so that they can't do multiple at a time. Can you imagine a chorus of those things? Crikey, that's annoying. It is, isn't it? It is. Here, let me just turn down for a little bit until that noise stops. It will stop at some point, I promise. Right, next departure, NZ120. I was about to say 122, but if 122 was departing, then we'd have a problem. Susan Ducker, what is its job? So, basically, the way that they start airplane engines is with air. They flow a heap of air across them, and that's what turns the turbine that then makes it fire up. Something along those lines. Well, if that part on the plane is faulty, they use an external air starter to get the engines going. Rotors, is that my plane? I hope not. I hope not. No, I'm flying home on the 777. Butsy's in the chat. How's it going, mate? Still here. I know. Still here. Aussie Jim celebrating 4 months of membership. Thank you very much, Jim. Saying thank you for the Melbourne streams. Well, thank you for being here for the Melbourne streams. It's been good fun. I've enjoyed it, and that's the main thing. That's all we're here for, all right? Bit of fun, bit of enjoyment, and then unfortunately I have to go back to the real world after this. Jetstar 700 coming in from Hobart. And here's HSV Ali coming in with the gifted membership, putting another person into the Kiwi crew. Betty Spot, I think we've seen retro route each stream. Yes. And I'm trying to think, did we see it at Auckland as well the other day? I think we did. I think on the day with the National 747, I feel like we saw retro that day as well. Bella Nightingale becoming a member of the Kiwi crew. Welcome into the crew, Bella. Thank you very much. And thank you for welcoming me into Melbourne. Suzanne's in the chat. How you doing? Dino's Aviation coming in celebrating 3 months of membership. They're saying awesome work in Melbourne, KDS. Thanks for 3 months as well. Well, no, thank you for 3 months. Oh, we've got Toy Story coming back out. Is Michael still here? I'm sure Toy Story counts just as good as Pikachu, right? Velocity Toy Story livery there. Utsy saying shout out to Wookie Brookie if she's working and lurking. She's been in and around, yeah. Alan Lee coming in from the northeast of England with the £5 super chat, saying almost good night from the northeast of England. Nice camera work. Well, thank you very much if you're still here, mate. Appreciate the kind words. Car Yin, how's it going? Morning to you. Protests don't know what happened there. Checked in, not a member. No idea how long it's been like that actually. Still got planes after planes after planes after planes. I tell you, the hardest part's going to be leaving. Rotors, can you hear? No, you can't hear a chopper. You're hearing a Rex Saab, which I guess is like a chopper in a way. Isn't it the same engine as a Sikorsky? Robert Cox with the update on the ULR. They're saying it's just crossing South Dakota. Kind of making its way northeast, going to make its way over the border to Canada soon as it pushes itself right up over the top of the Atlantic. Alright, I keep saying this, but I think this time it truly is the last time we're going to see Retro Roo. Tap it, there we go. Alright, there's Rotors coming in there, rejoining into the Kiwi crew. Thank you very much, mate. Great to have you in as part of the crew. All right. Retro Roo doing its thing. Multitasking is not easy. Busy trying to unlock my phone and check some things on that while following the plane. I don't know why it's not connecting to that, but that's all right. We'll make do. We'll make do. All right. Another quick look at this side of the Toy Story plane before it goes out onto the runway. on a 675 heading off to Adelaide. And then I think we've got another heavy coming in next. A Jetstar 788. That's it. Recce time, all good, mate. Rhoda saying props at idle speed does sound like a chopper. The Saab 340 is the same engine as most of the American military helicopters on the UH-60, the Apache and stuff like that. Nice, nice. All right, arrival time in Jetstar 788 coming on in from Bangkok, I believe. Reverse thrust. Love it, love it. We can turn the ambient back up, but now that air starter's gone, get some more ambient in your morning. It's good for you. Next departure lining on up now. We have almost depleted the lineup of planes. It's incredible. Velocity 1362. Carolyn, my word, is fresh out there, needed the frost. It sadly hasn't warmed up here much yet. Well, the problem was the sun's not actually on the level of the car park I'm on. It was the only catch with coming down a level. Otherwise, I'm really enjoying this spot. But I probably should have gone up in the sun. I thought I'll come down here to avoid the wind, but instead I avoided the sun at the same time, which is probably not smart. All right, Toy Story time. Where's Toy Story going? Looks like Hobart. Toy Story is departing. So now I think we're able to say to infinity and beyond, right? Tan Man, same one from earlier. Yeah, so we saw this land a little bit earlier from Hobart, I think. And now it's heading back to Hobart again. Michelle, still in Melbourne for a couple more hours. We're into our final hour of the stream. Actually, I should do a battery check too. I'd hate to die early. Wolfie, please tell us you made better streaming clothing choices today. Yes. I was a little bit smarter today than I was yesterday. Just 4:35 there, just made it back in from the Gold Coast. %. All right, we may have to do a battery swap before the end of the stream to make it through. All right. Here's horizontal or vertical rotors, should I say. The vertical rotors are taken off now horizontally. And am I swimming back? Oh, if it wasn't for the fact it was winter, I'd consider it. Chase, going back on the New Zealand 777 ANZ 122. No, we're not. So that means we must have... Oh, we do. We've got another arrival coming in. Velocity 308 here coming on into Brisbane. Chase, a 330 is a wide body, unless you mean a 320. Departure lining up. Are we going to do it? Are we going to get to the point of having no planes in the departure queue? Could it be possible? Another Q400 coming on it to land out of Canberra. Carl Matthews, how's it going? Hope I enjoyed the 350 departure yesterday, mate. It was awesome, wasn't it? It was great. Thank you very much. Patsy, what time's the 777 departing? Hope there's not a repeat of a 4-hour delay would not go down well for me today. 12 o'clock, 12 something? 12:10. 12:10 is the official departure time. So technically in 3 hours time I'm gone from Australia. Alright, we've got XLR lining up next. QF426 going to head over to Sydney. It's official. It's official. And I'm going to say it now. There is no more planes queued for departure. Now, the reason why I say it that quick and just like that is because there is one taxiing for departure, but the queue is gone. Do have an arrival though coming in from Adelaide, velocity 208. Wookie, the tie livery is far underrated. Is that how I have to say it? Craig, morning. How you doing, mate? Right, quickly grab the battery. I'm going to do a real quick battery swap here. Not quite. Actually, New Zealand's about to line up, so let's get that departure. This one's heading down to Queenstown, NZ264. the Shanghai, the China Eastern 787 coming on in. Rotors, is that my plane? Oh, Queenstown. Bit cold, I think. Quick battery swap. Can I do this quick enough to not kill anything? Let's see how we go. Are we still good? Do we still have movement? We do. We're good. We're good. All right. Now I can... The New Zealand Prime Minister rang the other day. When I was going home, they're missing. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny for other reasons too that I can't say. Funny enough, I flew with him to Brisbane last month when I flew over there. I was sitting just across the aisle from him. Velocity 217 heading over to Adelaide. Carolyn. Use the last of that battery to make sure that my iPad is charged. Quickly get this arrival touching down in from Sydney, QF415. I want to make sure my iPad's charged up again before I get on the plane. So now's my my only chance to top it up. Oh, how I wish I was up in the sun right now. I'm just looking at the planes over there in the sun, enjoying the warmth. How lucky are they? I think I'm going to be alright, but I'm just going to move some data around quickly. just to be safe. All right, next arrival coming on in Jetstar 321 Neo. This one's coming in from Brisbane. We've got Singapore going out. And it looks like, is that Qantas not quite ready to go yet? Still doing some work on that one. Next departure on the runway, QF 428, getting off to Sydney. There's some G90s starting up down there from Singapore. Tanya, welcome back. Looks like good timing too. Well, good timing in a way, yeah. I mean, there's a bit of action going on, but we're only going to be here for about another half an hour. We are on a very tight deadline today. No one let me miss my plane. Can't quite see the G90s, but we can see the 777 over there. It's what's making that beautiful noise. Michelle Mendawara is no more. That's actually Emily, also known as Yam Dreamer. Well, technically Mendawara is still a thing, right? The plane still exists, but the special livery is no more. I should update my data tag for it. The plane formerly known as. Velocity 256 coming in here from Canberra. Craig saying that the 350 ULR is currently over north central USA, entering into a short period of darkness before sunrise again in a few hours, when the sun just dips below the horizon. Oh, of course, because it's going so far up Atlantic. So technically, they need to call it Project Sunset, right? The whole theory behind the name of Project Sunrise is they see two sunrises. But the direction they've flown today, or yesterday, today, whatever they're flying at the moment, technically they're getting two sunsets and a sunrise. Landing into Europe right on morning. Budsy going the opposite way actually, as opposed to chasing the sun. They went the wrong way. Triple 7 taxiing on out. Next velocity departure, 319 heading off to Brisbane. Craig. Oh, they will see. Oh, of course. No, they will see two sunrises, won't they? Yeah. Yeah, because they would have had one as they were crossing the Pacific. All right, next coming in, QF609 from Brisbane. I guess it's kind of impossible to have two sunsets if you don't have sunrises as well, right? Wookie, what do you mean next week? You're a week late. Uh, 3ED, how's it going? I never realised there's the same runway for both arrivals and departures. Show how incredibly coordinated Melbourne Airport is. So normally they don't. Well, they do, but normally they've got two runways, right? So they split the traffic up. However, because the winds at the moment are from the north, the crosswind component is going to be too high to use the other runway. So they have to just use this one runway, which makes for some fun times. Nice and busy. Velocity 195 going off to Fiji. Michelle, it's the same at the southern hemisphere, believe it or not. The difference is no one lives down there. But Antarctica at the moment is in eternal darkness. And then come summer, they get 24-hour daylight. So same thing on the opposite end of it. Craig, it's cool things like that that make it like, as much as it's like, oh, could I ever handle doing 22 hours on a plane? It is things like that that make me kind of want to actually do it. I feel like there is a slight novelty factor to it. Velocity 816 coming in next from Sydney. Trish, time to head off. All good. Thank you very much for being here. Thanks for the kind words as well, and no doubt we will see you on the next one. Don't know if you can handle more than 12 hours on a plane straight. Yeah. So my longest is 14 I've done. And that wasn't too bad. That was Singapore to London, I believe, was 14. So. Craig, the only way to do it is in business class. But the good thing is it's loaded up with business class seats. The catch will be they're not going to be cheap. Not going to be cheap. But it would be definitely be an experience. Hey, what are you doing up there, Qantas? Cheeky. Saw Jetstar lining up before that was our next movement, but no, Qantas went off from the intersection, didn't they? Qantas 610 heading up to Brisbane. All right, now it's your turn, Jetstar. Now you can go. Your Fandangle 321. Aviation Pete. Oh, you did one of the Antarctica flights, eh? That would be cool, actually. It's a shame here New Zealand doesn't do those anymore, for obvious reasons. It might have to be a Qantas mission. Craig, longest you've done was 17 hours as an FO and a 747-400 London to, LAX to Hong Kong. Oh. I mean, I guess the only thing is at least you get to kind of get up and go and have a rest, right? But that's still a long haul. All right, QF 918 to the sunny coast. Carolyn Aviation, Pete, love to see your bucket list. Been blessed doing some amazing trips. You know, the funny thing, Carolyn, is I'll get the feeling that he doesn't have a bucket list anymore. I think there's a hole in his bucket. So he throws something in there and straight away it happens. He's just like, you know what, done. Benny Spotter saying that Qantas is changing from an A380 to a 737. Sorry, 787. Is that for today's flight? Is it out? They're slowly winding down A380 operations in Melbourne entirely. And eventually it's going to be the fact that only Sydney is going to get any A380 operations out of them. Craig, right, yes, of course, the comparison there with the 747-400 being a much drier plane, and also just even like the altitude and whatnot, the cabin pressure, isn't it, in comparison? The way that the 350 works. It's something like, what is it? It's down to like 6,000 feet or something for the A350, isn't it, for cabin altitude? So in comparison, when it comes to, fatigue or jet lag and stuff like that is considerably different. Haven't done the 350 yet myself, Craig. It's on the list. It will happen. Somehow I keep making the most of all the 777 flights. still got some 777 flights lining up, and some 787 flights, but no 350 ones yet. Imagine that, my first A350 flight as a ULR to London. Go the extremes. All right, velocity 681 here, heading over to Perth. Yeah, it's an interesting one, Craig. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the 777. From the outside, even more. There is something epic about riding in a 777. Like, yeah, they're noisy and stuff, but just that feel of the power that you still get in them. That the modern jets are just so comfortable, you don't feel it the same way. But at the same time, yeah, it's, as a passenger, having a nicer experience is a big thing these days. Carolyn, your daughter's done Canada, US, and Japan, and you don't even have a passport. Well, you better do something about that. I mean, even Pete from Adelaide is one step ahead of you. At least he went and got the passport. He might not use it, but he got it. You know, even if we're not going to get a 380, if we get Emily going out, I'm not going to be mad. All right, our next departure lining up, Singapore 777. Yeehaw! Let's quickly get through a couple more of these. We've got Butsy coming in with the $2.99 super chat saying, shout out to Wookie G and B&E spotter on your KDS. Thank you very much, Butsy. And oh no, what happened? What happened? Don't do this to me. That's still going. What happened? We're back? Are we back? We're back. We're back. I don't know what happened. Momentary glitch. And now we wait. We can follow this for a little bit, actually, because we've got a little bit of a wait. Because no departures can follow it. And so then they're going to have to just wait and wait, because then the next arrival is going to get in the way. So we'll just stay with this for a little bit longer. Oh, look at that going in front of that piece of cloud there. How gorgeous. On your Singapore. Whoops. Captain Gizmo coming and celebrating 2 months of membership in the Kiwi crew. Saying every stream's always fun. Realised I've missed the plane and was still following the cloud. Every stream is always fun. Thanks, Kurt and crew. Well, thank you very much for being with us in the crew for a couple of months. Glad you're enjoying it. So we're all here for the fun, right? Oh, did you see that? There was like a black cougar or something went running across the trees. All right, whose turn on the runway next? So we're going the far end. Is that an E190? It is. Got an E190 going out next to Newcastle. Oops, sorry, I was looking at my phone. It keeps giving me alerts. I think it's trying to hint to me that I should go and catch a plane soon. So I just don't think he's going to drop that one. It'd be rude to, wouldn't it? Decent old climb rate on the E190s, isn't there? I'd love to see a few of those operating in New Zealand. I think it'd be nice to get some nice little regional jet work going on in New Zealand. We're right on that limit, though, where it's not really economical to use jets for a lot of our regional flights. Aviation pizzas one more day. No. I wish I could. I really do. I really do. All right, lining up next, we've got a Jetstar 320 heading over to Adelaide. Wookie, last I saw, Butsy was off getting breakfast. Nine is enough. How's it going? Welcome on in from Eastern Washington. So glad we're able to see the Airbus ULR arrive. Both arrive and depart again. It's already on its way back to Toulouse. Actually, it's not really just gone past you, has it? It's well and truly gone past you now. All right, we're at that time. We kind of need to decide if we're going to make it final, final plane. What are we thinking for a finish to the stream? Or are we just going to, on the time, cut it? Oh, you know what? I think our answer just popped up on the screen. Just popped up on the screen because QF93, which is MLE, the 787 Dreamliner in the special livery, is just about to push back. It's just popped up on radar. So I think as long as they get their A into G, that'll be our final plane of the day. And then it's going to be a quick mission for me to repack my bags. Most importantly, making sure that my batteries are in the correct place and nothing in the tech's going to break on its flight back to New Zealand. Sir Mayo, how you doing this morning, mate? Doing a drive from Brizzy to Bundy. Oh, to Brizzy from Bundy, sorry. Read that round the right way. Hey, good stuff. Tan Man's got to go off and enjoy some sun. All good, mate. Thank you very much. We are down to the final minutes. And Mark's wanting to know why has the A350 gone so high into Canada? Well, there's a couple of reasons for it. So one is obviously they're playing the winds. So if they can get some good strong jet streams to help them along, obviously they'll play the winds. But the other one is that is actually, believe it or not, the shortest route. From going in that direction is to go up and over the top as opposed to horizontally across. Sort of. That makes sense. I don't know if Craig's here. He might be able to explain it a little bit better. But the moment they sort of got halfway across the Pacific, that was the actual shortest route. I know it looks a little bit funny. Poor little A330 still waiting. The A330 waiting, 737, 737, A320 behind that. All waiting on the Dashi. Dashi being the jet plane's nemesis. Butsy, what's happening on Thursday? I have no idea. I'm working. Friday, I've got to go to the dentist. I can't forget that, actually. I've got to remember that. I was meant to go to the dentist last Friday, but I had to put it off a week so I could come here instead. So I've got to remember Friday, I've got to go to the dentist to finish getting my tooth fixed after that pain I had to live through a couple of weeks ago. And then, yeah, not quite sure what my weekend plans are going to be. QF 79 to Tokyo Narita heading on out. What a sound! Starstream. Oh, I have no idea. I don't even know what the weather's going to be like when I get home. Butsy moving to Oz, can't get enough. I mean, that's partially true. I definitely can't get enough. This has been quite the experience. All right, there's Emily pushing back. This is going to be one of the fastest bag repacks I've ever done. Power through a couple more of these quickly while we wait. We've got Wookie G coming in with the $2 super chat saying, shout out to Butsy, not Busty. Good stuff. Thank you very much, Wookie. Thanks for the $2. Great support there. And 9 is enough coming in with the $4.99 super chat too, saying keep up the great streaming and safe travels are back home. Thank you very much for those kind words. I feel like it's a sad moment when I have to give up and go home, but has to happen at some point, right? Aviation Pete. Aussies are good at pitching talent from New Zealand and claiming them as Aussies. Hey, at least as long as you can actually admit to it. Oh, all right, LAX flight, you got to hurry up. Of course, they're going to go for the long taxi as well. There's already 2 planes down at their taxiway waiting. Andy Black, when I get back, is clear and sunny. Well, I don't think it's going to be sunny when I get home. 5:45, 5:30, I think I'm due to land. So I don't see myself being sunny by the time I get out of the airport. Might actually get to see the sunset. Walking surely there in terms of sorting Kurt's bags by now. Well, I'm still using the gear. I can't pack my bags if I'm still using the gear. That's my problem. But I have got a whole bunch of stuff in one of my bags I'm about to dump onto the ground so that I can just get the big stuff back in there first, and then the little stuff packs in around it. Jetstar there coming in from Sydney, JQ507. Craig Pitts. Yeah, got the pointy end in the 777. It is the 319 though, so it does have the herringbone. But you know what? I'm not mad. It's still going to be more comfortable. And able to recline and put my feet up. So I'm not mad. All right, Jetstar's trying to do the old double trick. Look at this. Claiming the runway twice. We've got one Jetstar there, one Jetstar there. You know, if they both took off at the same time, I reckon they could do it. As long as the front one doesn't hesitate, they'll be all right. First one here is, I think the system's wrong because that's not a 321 Neo. There we go, bam, this one's going Gold Coast, Jetstar 440. Although there's no way they're sending this whole thing to Bali. Wookie may as well string. How do I string the repacking? Like the camera. It's just going to go dark as it gets stuffed in the bag. Craig, yeah. No, I won't be sleeping. Definitely no sleeping on just a 4-hour flight. That, and to truly enjoy the lay flat on those, you need to actually hop out of it so that you can flip it into a proper bed. Which is like, it's an interesting one, because they are, if you ever want a lay flat bed on a long haul, they are the best bed you'll ever get. But, because it's not a seat that's folded back into a bed. There's Emily making the taxi out. Jetstar to Bali now, heading on off. JQ043. Steve, Melbourne International's a nightmare with the Renos going on. Thankfully, I've already sussed out Air New Zealand is really easy to find for me to drop my bag, and that's all that matters. Although I do have to go to Oversize, which is in a weird little hole. Almost tempted to sit there and go, what internet am I not using, and start pulling modems off of things. Should I go into phone stream mode, and you can all join me on my run to the international terminal? Oh, one thing I didn't think of though. Oh, hello. Is I have to use an elevator to get upstairs with the trolley, or I ditch the trolley somewhere. Wookie, don't you feel exposed in the reverse herringbone? Kinda. So I'm going to be right at the very. I've got the very last seat on a window. So no one's looking at me, but I'm looking at everyone's feet. I had my route all planned out the other day of how to run to international, but that doesn't quite work when I did it with no bags and I went up escalators, and the escalators at Melbourne don't allow trolleys on them. But that's all right. All right. Emily, you can see, just making her way down to the far end. It's taxiing with haste. It knows it's on a mission. Knows there's a deadline to catch. Jetstar 7:33 here to Launceston, heading on out. Anthony Richards, how's it going? Oh, we've got a heavy coming on in. A330, 300 coming in from Hong Kong. Craig, I've been on the X-Cathay X-Cathay 777s a few times now. Hong Kong Airlines. This is another new one for me. I think Emily is committing to the runway, and that means that we have got our final movement lining up. I'm going to start my thank yous now, which is just basically thank you to everybody. It has been awesome. Hey, thanks to Airbus for bringing over that plane that made me come to Melbourne too. It's been awesome. Speaking of Melbourne, there's Melbourne Flyer in the chat. How's it going, Tim? Did you book your flights? Melbourne's been awesome, but thank you very much everyone who's tuned in for all the streams. It's been good fun. As soon as this goes, we've got some highlights. We're gonna run them while I quickly pack up while the highlights are going, and then I'm literally going to run it for international so I can go get my bags in time to catch my flight. My plane's only half an hour away. Oh, look at the fogging on the engine there. All right, thank you very much, everyone. It's been awesome. Carolyn, thanks for the early start this morning and for the long day yesterday. It has been awesome. Melbourne, this is great. I will be back. I love this place. This is a spotter's dream, I tell you. Definitely going to be back here more. I just need some good excuses to come back here now. But with that being said, let me find my right buttons. Hang on, I've got to go. That can go off, that can go off. This can go on. That can stop. All right, I'm going to hit the button. You're going to watch whatever highlights I missed a whole bunch today, but hey, you can watch the highlights. I'm going to get out of here and see you all on the next one, probably back in New Zealand. Take care. See ya.